Hey everybody, sPidA here, the FightCard podcast, coming to you once again. I'm in San Antonio, Texas, inside the HOJ training facility, going over this next PFL 2022 regular season. This is going to be their second installment, going down in Arlington, Texas. Once again, this is going to be on Thursday this week. It's going to be April 28th, and once again, going on in the eSports Stadium Arlington, Texas. Wish I could be there. I'm gonna root and shoot for their third installment in Arlington. Hopefully, I'll be able to make that one. But going over the card, just going over, went over it earlier yesterday, and man, a lot of experience on this. A lot of these fighters are coming from Russia, from Germany, from Canada, from Australia. I mean, you name it. But right off the bat, we have Alejandro Flores out of Mexico, 20-3 prelim fight. Of course, 145 pounds, taking on Saba Bolagi. Now, Bolagi's German. The guy is a wrestler. Very interesting bout. Of course, Flores out of Mexico, man. The guy's predominantly a striker. I mean, he is a mixed martial artist. But Saba actually coming in with that much experience as a grappler, man. It's going to be I see a striker versus grappler. Will he be able to fend off and stuff the takedowns, man? We'll see. That's going to be the first bout for the card, so it's going to be explosive. Of course, it's going to be for the PFL. We're going to go up one. Prelims once again. We're going to have Moraes, Brazilian, 13-5, taking on Boston Salmon. Now, the American, 8-3. This one's going to be 145 pounds, 3 5-minute rounds. Right off the bat, Moraes. I mean, I looked the guy up earlier, and all these guys are athletes, man. It's just crazy how good these guys are. But he is a PFL veteran, of course. He's fought for the UFC, WSOF, which is, of course, pre-PFL. And Brazilian, man, tough dude, man, taking on Boston Salmon, of course, the American. This guy himself, dude, he's coming out of Team Extreme, which is in its own right. He's got a lot of talent coming out of there. As a UFC former fighter, RFA veteran. He's coming in pretty heavy, man. He's got a test for him. I mean, the fact that it's at 145 pounds, that division itself, it's already stacked. And I can only imagine the pressure, but this is going to be for the PFL. Going up one, we're going to have Clinton Abreu, 15-5, Brazilian, taking on another big guy in Adam Karesh, 5-0 out of Israel. Now, this one's good for the fact that it is a 265-pound weight limit, so I always assume these guys are coming in close to 300 pounds, big dudes. Right off the bat, I'm the American top team representative. The guy is coming off 2 losses. Doesn't take away from him being a beast, man. It's nicknamed the White Bear, Clinton Abreu, of course. And his opponent, Adam Karesh, man. This guy actually has a lot of experience. He's coming in the win streak, but has no amateur record. So I'm not sure if he came straight from boxing, came straight from wrestling. But he's got a couple of wins. I mean, he's a Bellator veteran, a PFL returning fighter. And like I said, 2 big guys, man. So we'll see how that one ends. Going up one, we have Dennis Goldstow, 265 pounds, another big dude, 27-7 record, taking on Sam K. Right out the bat, once again, man, Dennis Goldstow, of course. The guy is a returning PFL fighter. He's actually competed all over Russia, the ACB promotion, among Tank Crep FC, man, of course. So a lot of experience. I mean, the fact that he's fighting Sam K, who's only 8-5, of course, doesn't take away from the guy. The bout itself, he's coming in on the 2-fight win streak, which is always good. The guy has fought for Rebel FC, Brace, Nitro MMA, all these regional promotions out there in Australia area, as far as Europe, England, Ireland. Because of that, I mean, a lot of international fighters. So I'm interested to see how this is going to end up, because it's going to be a banger, man. 265 pounds. Expect a lot of fireworks or a quick finish. We shall see. Going up one, prelims, 145 pounds, Kyle Boniak, taking on Bubba Jenkins, 16-5, Kyle, 11-5. Of course, 145 pounds, like I said, it's already a stacked division. The PFL, a lot of these guys are fighting for an opportunity to maybe wild card, who knows, they might end up having to fight again. Because of injuries or, something might happen, but we'll see. 145 pounds, Kyle Boniak, of course, man. This guy, looked him up. The guy, it's an ex-MMA promotion fighter, UFC veteran. He's competed for the CES promotion, which is a pretty good promotion. I mean, I've been seeing him out there. Bubba Jenkins, of course, you'll hear his name again a couple of times. But the guy himself, the wrestler, coming out predominantly, the grappler, definitely a good MMA guy. He's fought for Brave FC. He's fought for Bellator. I mean, the guy's pretty techie when it comes to experience, you know. He is coming off a loss to Chris Wade, which is coming up, you know. But Bubba Jenkins, man, once again, 145 pounds. We have another 145-pound bout. Lance Palmer, 22-5, taking on Chris Wade, 20-7. Talking about experience, guys. Now, Lance Palmer, of course, looked him up earlier. This guy's a stud. Reminds me of me, you know. But he's coming off a 2-fight loss. But this guy, PFL veteran, he's fought for the WSOF, which is, once again, PFL. Showdown fights out of California, regional fighter. Palmer, of course, taking on Wade, 20-7. Wade coming off one loss. Of course, he has a win over Bubba Jenkins, which, remember, I told you the name was coming up. He's fought for the PFL numerous of times, of course, UFC veteran. He's fought for Ring of Combat. I mean, good promotion. A lot of top Texas fighters used to fight out of there, as well as UFC veterans. So it's definitely one of those feeder companies. Now we're gonna go ahead and go up. We have Renan Ferreira, Brazilian 8-2. This is on the main card, taking on Jamel Jones. Jamel Jones is a stud, man. Both these guys heavy hitters. Brazilian, of course. I see more of a grappler format. I know this guy was from Team Nogueira, which is, once again, you know, experience. He's coming off with a 2-fight win. LFA veteran. I mean, Fight Night veteran. That guy is definitely experienced. Jamel Jones, 12-7. Of course, like I said earlier, this guy, I've seen him in the regional circuit. I've already knew about the guy. He's coming in one loss. Before that, he had a 3-fight win streak. I mean, says MMA, once again, that promotion, I told you, good feeder company, KOTC, CFFC. I mean, the guy's coming in, man. 265 pounds, of course. I don't want to say there's not much technique, because obviously this guy's training boxing, kickboxing, wrestling, and MMA, of course, you know. But it's going to be a quick one, I would say, man. It's going to be whoever dominates the first round is going to be the one that gets the win. Main card, once again, 265 pounds. Now we got the big hitters, man. Ante Delija, sorry about that. 19-5, taking on Matus Chafel, 15-7, Brazilian light heavyweight, fighting at heavyweight, man. That's interesting. Ante Delija, of course, the guy's a big dude, coming in with a lot of experience from the PFL veteran promotion. He's fought for Final Fight Championship M1, of course. A lot of people know that promotion. He's been out there. Mateus Chafel, of course, big dude, man. Probably why he went up in weight, you know, but he's coming off a win. I mean, this guy's Future FC veteran, Copa Striker, Smash promotion, which good regional promotion. Copa Strikes House fighting championship. I mean, this one's gonna be good. Another, you know, it's gonna be like 265-pound bots, so it's gonna be like 600 pounds in there, man. It's gonna be interesting to see that cage hold up. But going up, of course, we have Brendan Longnan, of course, 21-4. The British guy, 145 pounds, 35-minute rounds. He's taking on Ryoji Kudo, the Japanese fighter. A lot of Shuto experience. A lot of good fighters came from there, you know. I mean, there's tons of them to mention, of course. He's Shuto. I mean, Grand Slam 7 champion. I mean, the guy's definitely, it's a good fight. Like I said, a lot of good international fighters on here. The fact that the PFL is actually digging deep and looking for fighters from all over the regions is pretty phenomenal. A lot of top talent. Now the main event is going to be Bruno Capelosa, Brazilian, 14-5, taking on Stuart Austin, 15-7, out of the UK, Ireland. Stuart Austin, of course, the guy is fighting at the Titan Fighter Gym. He's got a Contender Series fighter, of course. He's fought for the EFC, Worldwide Bama Ultimate Cage Championship. Experienced fighter, like I mentioned earlier. And his opponent, of course, man, this guy's a heavy hitter, man. He's actually Corinthians MMA. He's coming off a 4-fight win streak, got momentum, of course. He's already a PFL veteran. He's fought for Ryzen, Sao Paulo Regional Fighting Championship, of course, in Brazil. And that's going to be the main event, 265 pounds. So once again, we got 3 145-pound bouts and 4 265-pound heavy, you know. So it's going to be a mixed match. I kind of like that, you know. You got to get some technical fights, and you get some big guys out there swinging, man. Like I said, not saying they don't have technique. The guys are actually beasts. They're going to be on there. And that's it for the PFL 2022. Once again, it's going to be going down this Thursday, April 28th, of course, in Arlington, Texas. eSports Stadium Arlington. I haven't been there myself, but I'm hoping to make the trip. Probably won't make this one. The following one is going to be good. I'll definitely make the trip. Once again, this is sPidA here, FightCard Podcast. Go to our YouTube channel, subscribe, follow up, chime in, hit us up. Thank you for your support.